Hi everyone. I made a video the other day where I spoke about the progress I've made over the last 5 years and some of the changes in my life, the kind of positive place I'm in now versus when I first made that YouTube video that started this whole thing. And some of the comments rightly pointed out that whilst I was speaking positively about where I'm at right now, the bit I missed, and I think I did miss it, was to kind of reflect back on my experience with sertraline and talk about it perhaps from the perspective of someone who's been there, who's done that, who's got the t-shirt, who's got the YouTube channel, and be able to kind of give my opinion on medication. The first thing that I want to just clear up is I spoke in that video about being off the medication at this point, and I just want to be super clear that I'm not suggesting like that is the goal for everyone. For some people, that won't be the goal. The goal will be to maintain their dose, increase their dose, reduce their dose, but to stay medicated. The most important thing is like living a really productive, positive life. And whether that's medicated or not, you can make the decision informed by your doctor. Me on YouTube saying, hey, it's great, I'm not on medication, that doesn't mean I see that as success. My more positive life and framing of life is the success rather than whether I'm medicated or not. So the big question that I saw in the comments on that previous video was whether or not I felt it was a good decision to take the medication, whether or not it was worth it. So I can say wholeheartedly that it absolutely was. And I think I've always been an advocate, I suppose, for educating yourself and experiencing things with expertise guiding you. It was the guidance that I got from my GP, and it was the route that I decided to take. I think like the big thing for me was taking the medication gave me the headspace to be able to make the changes that I needed to do. So absolutely, without a doubt, would I do it again? Yeah, if I had to. But it was the right decision to make at the time. And, I feel like I owe a lot to that experience. So if you just at kind of like the initial stages and you're under the guidance of your doctor, I totally understand how rough it is. Hopefully these videos contrasted with the videos from years ago are a vision of the route that you might take. And thinking back to taking sertraline, I had ups and downs as well. So I started it, I sort of had like a really poor experience. I restarted it, had a better experience. I had a nosedive, increased my dose, reduced my dose. So I went through all of those things that are quite typical of a sertraline user. When I failed, I suppose, probably the wrong word, but when it didn't go to plan, it was the thing that I've spoken about often. I didn't do the other things, the other work that needed to be done. I just took the dose and assumed everything would resolve itself. And I said this in the previous video as well. The big thing that comes across in coaching conversations that I have, in DMs that I receive, is people are taking the dose and waiting for like the rainbows to appear and the unicorns to appear. Like the dose allows you to take a step back, gain some headspace and perspective, and make some of the changes that are required. But it's the other things that you do, it's the other work that you do. That doesn't have to be hard work, but it's the other work that you do that makes the real difference. But for me, it was the right call. I'm so pleased to have you here, and I really am on a mission to equip people with the skills to challenge their anxieties. If you want to get in touch, the links are in the description to this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.